Hi, this is Sarah with Sarah Bear Tarot, bringing you a pick a card, a message from your guides. What do your guides want you to hear right now? Just take a little time and choose a pile that is calling to you most. I'll have it down in the timestamps, numbered 1, 2, 3, and also the color of the pyramid above the pile. Pile 1, purple pyramid. Pile 2, green. And pile 3, the orange. Pile 1, this is the purple pyramid pile, and what we have is the Ten of Wands, Magician, the High Priestess, and the Wheel of Fortune. There's a lot of major arcana here, so it seems like there's a big shift ahead. The Ten of Wands signifies an ending, a completion to a heavy period in time, overwork, stress, just a lot of weight on your shoulders. But I expect that's coming to an end shortly. We have the Magician, so there's new things you want to manifest. Your guides want you to know you have many gifts, many talents, and you can trust your intuition. You should be feeling quite ready to reframe, refocus, and go after something new. Get into that bag of tricks of yours. This creature here is the Grendel, something like that. And this symbolizes a sure-footed personality, someone who can be relied upon, someone who's steadfast, and I'm noticing that it's a number 10, so it's going with that completion feeling, like time for whatever is calling you next. I think you have a fiery personality and you have a lot you want to accomplish, and you should be thinking about that at this time. Now this is the Mimosa. This is a kind, motherly energy, nurturing, compassionate energy. I'm going to connect that here with the High Priestess because it's kind of the divine feminine energy. There is calm and peace here. So this may be a person that is in your life that will help you stay centered and set your goals. Someone with a great depth of knowledge, perhaps in areas that you don't know about. This could be a part of yourself that you should tap into and spend time in meditation and deep thought. And now we have another oracle card, Fetus. Okay, interesting. That's like tapping into the mother energy there. Creation, the creation energy. So this can signify something that needs to be born within you. Of course, if you are a woman, this could have a connotation of fertility or, something taking root at this time. Whatever the case, for one thing, this is feeling very much like a team effort for me. This is feeling like a team, two worlds coming together, almost like a divine masculine and a divine feminine. We have action, we have inspired action, and we have thought, depth of wisdom and intuition and spiritual connection, inaction, contemplation, surrender, and flow. And I'm going to apologize because my puppy is making a lot of noise playing. She's going a little stir crazy. It's been negative degrees here and she's not getting to play like she wants to. Now, I actually have to stop and step outside real quick with her. Hang on. And the next oracle card we have is the Shield. And the moons on here, the crescent moons, are really catching my eye, connecting with the High Priestess. And I was just outside and there's the most beautiful crescent moon in the kind of purple sky. It's night and it's a little bit snowy, a little bit mizzly, and there is a beautiful, it's like a violet, really, halo around the crescent moon. I'll move on from that. Basically, it was just something very beautiful. And so the shield speaks of protection. There's a certain level of protection I think you can expect from your guides. And also, I think you can trust your instincts and trust your fortitude. And now I'm going to get to the Wheel of Fortune, because it is this element of there is something behind the scenes at work. Fate is at action, and there is some part you can play in that, and some of it you must just allow. So whatever you can do to bring in opportunities and open space, that is going to help you to get that wheel, get your fortune turning in your favor. Oh, I don't know why. I'm only just noticing or thinking about this right now, but the wheel is a 10. The Grendel's a 10. The 10 of Wands. This is a big turning point. We really do need to play a part in our destiny. It's not just set. But I think you know that. You're the Magician, and we have the High Priestess. So there's soul alignment here. I'm feeling soul alignment and preparation, but not yet action. There's alchemy taking place. Let your fears dissolve, okay? I pulled this Moonology manifestation card because of the moon. And because of the moon, beneath the surface, there are fears and doubts. Your guides want to remind you that it is not necessary. Like water over the sand, let your worries dissolve. Bring your masculine and feminine energies together, and you will know precisely when to take action and make your manifestations come in. And remember to get creative. Think outside the box. And now we have pile 2, the Green Pyramid, Hermit to start off with. And I'm also going to jump ahead to the Four of Swords. So there's this energy of withdrawal from crowds and others. Withdrawal to think. We have the Seven of Coins, so I think you've been building for your future. And now maybe it's time to step back, reflect, be proud of what you've accomplished, and recharge. Your guides want you to take stock of what you have done so far and what you would like to see happen in the future. You have this wisdom inside you, and you know the next moves will come when you are in quiet silence and have a peaceful mind. Now the Harlequin reminds you to be a little bit more carefree. It's not all toil and trouble. And when you work too hard, you can become impatient when things aren't happening fast enough. So make sure you take time out for you to enjoy whatever makes you smile, whatever lights you up. And the Doppelganger, I love this one. This is encouraging you, again, to go within and to tap into your inner strength and courage, to find your hidden potential, and to believe in yourself. You're likely introverted, and sometimes when we're introverted, we don't have a lot of confidence because maybe we are introverted because we're pretty sensitive and we avoid crowds and others because it's overwhelming and too much. So that can lead to a poor self-esteem. I'm going to pull from another oracle deck here, the Oracle of Black Enchantment. If you haven't noticed, I'm pretty much using all Deviant Moon ink cards because they're my favorite. Particularly this deck, Mildred Payne's Oracle of Black Enchantment, and I can't wait till Patrick Valenza comes out with the Tarot of Black Enchantment. I'm waiting. Okay, so we have the Consolation card. This goes well with the self-esteem or a poor self-image. So sometimes we feel a bit like a reject because others aren't like us and we're unusual, and that makes us pull into ourselves. But ignore that. Don't listen to, I bet you people aren't even saying bad things about you. It's the bad things that you say to yourself, the things that you tell yourself, the ways that in which you aren't good enough, or, I could never accomplish this. Don't listen to that negative voice. Don't repeat that negative voice. You are unique and unusual, and that is what makes you stand out. That is what makes you special, and the people who matter most are going to love that about you. And now the boot and heart. Normally with the boot, it is about taking action and moving forward, but here I'm feeling like someone has stepped on your heart. Someone has hurt you in the past, and this makes you a little bit fearful of the future. But you can step out of your cave, step out of your shell, and begin reaching inside yourself, finding soul alignment, finding the courage, because there is a new start. I see you bravely and groundedly moving forward, digging deep and getting more in touch with your worth. So as you approach the middle of this year, begin to patiently get back to what you started and built. I don't even think you have to change your approach. You've got this. Now we have pile 3, and it is the orange pyramid. We start with fire and end with air. Well, I think you have a passion you've been pursuing, and you're determined, you're staying in there, but we have this wounded warrior. Something has made this journey a little difficult, and it may be that we have a difficult person who has entered the scene. This could be for love, in your love life or in work, but someone who is working against you at times and doesn't have your best interest in heart. Almost like I'm feeling like someone who nags you. And here we have this Omega something or other. This is a powerful and authoritative energy or person. Feels like there is this forceful energy, someone breathing down your neck. Alternately, this energy could be you. Perhaps you're pushing too hard forward with something and getting on people's nerves, or putting force over others and trying to force your way. Whatever the case is, at the end we have 6 of Swords, and that is moving on. So I think as you enter the year, you will see that these troubles aren't worth your time, and it's best to put them behind you and to start somewhere fresh. Start over, find a new passion, go after a new pursuit, because the energy here feels like it's not working. And now we have the dispute. So whatever's going on here, there is almost like a power struggle, a battle between two strong wills. If you keep pulling on this or fighting this, it feels like it's just going to break. None of it's going to work. So maybe time to put down this fight, put down this struggle. And let's see, we have the bell. So it is like a wake-up call. Your spirit guides want to draw your attention to what isn't working and to ask you if the struggle is worth it. And sage. So there's some definite energy that needs to be cleansed out in your life. Clear the air, clear the board, start fresh. There's almost a feeling here like, well, sometimes you keep going because you started and you just don't want to give up on something no matter what. Even if it's not the right course of action anymore, you're just going to keep pushing through. This is something many of us do. It's pretty typical. And leave the past behind. So, I don't think it can get more clear than this. So if you find there is a situation in your life, a relationship, work, pursuit, and it just seems to be causing a lot of agony and deceit, and it's too secretive. There's too much lying. There's people against each other. If you have something like that happening, it's time to move forward. Life doesn't really have to be a struggle, and you can change course whenever you want.